Oh, sea cliff life. Yes, yes, going down the road. What's that strange noise? Do you look in your rearview mirror? Oh, fuck!
Look at this contraption.
Look, it has interchangeable tools. Do not get a close-up of my TIG welds. I gotta go to the right.
It's a little floppy.
I can
That's a new, no, that's a new fucking part.
I can clean things from a long way away now. I can clean you from way over here. It may not work like I want to.
All that gunk in there.
This one's over here.
This ghetto-ass contraption.
I'll have to stay on.
Oh yeah, that's the money shot right there. Ugh. You can make that tool and sell it.
It's here with the axle tube. Wow. $9.99 plus shipping and handling. But wait, if you order now, you can get 5 more for the cost of 1. That's cuttings. I just cleaned this magnet. Now look at it, it's covered in them. Guess I should have blew the holes out first. Yeah, those are cuttings. That's threads. Way to go, GM! That's factory. That is the cuttings from when they drilled and tapped these holes, is what it looks like to me. I swear to God, that looks like cuttings. That's not a bearing coming apart like flakes and shit. That's cuttings. Now we know why your axle fell. We're blaming Scooter McGee on a Friday at 5. He's like, I ain't gotta blow them holes out whenever I tap it. And I have it on good authority that was his name, Scooter McGee.
Cleaned up pretty damn good. Magnet's pretty much clean, casing's clean inside. Just about ready for assembly.
Well, I'm simply taking the burrs, which you can see. I mean, look at that, and look at that. You can't have that under your shims. So as long as you file correctly, see how I'm just starting to touch that surface? Once it starts touching all the way across that surface, then you stop. Gary at the GM in Michigan, he didn't have time to do stuff like this.
Back in 1977.
Feeling for any ridges. Looks good. Roll it back over. I think actually the back housing was like perfect. I don't remember anything on it. It doesn't have to be a perfect surface. This of course has no shimming or anything, so this surface is just got to fix with a gasket or silicone or whatever your preference is. Don't overload your shit with silicone. I have a transmission laying over there. Guy, I think he used an entire tube on one transmission pan because it was literally smooshed inside the transmission that deep and then that much hanging, flapping in the wind on the outside. And it was still covered in tranny fluid, so it didn't fix his leak. This is just a rusty bitch. And you can see this one's had a rough life and a long life. It's got one hell of a groove for where the seal used to ride. Hopefully our newer 2-piece seals will alleviate the need for new spindles. Walk them out. There you go. That's racist. There you go.
Yahtzee.
Races removed. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to pull a snap ring out of the actual hub assembly so we get those races out and the bearing.
The proper tool, this is like a no problemo, but I don't have this style snap ring pliers. Pain in the ass. I must have
What have we done?
Acquired 2 snap rings.
Facebook Marketplace for the win.
$25 a piece.
$50 and entire new rear axle.
So you paid $50 for the axle shaft and not the retainers? They're just free? Is that how you're gonna work that?
If we're gonna pull it piece by piece and just do a, you know, divide evenly, it's probably like 10 cents.
Shit, I have to pull it all the way apart.
One eternity later.
Yeah, you in?
Cunt.
Bearings look decent.
Excuse me.
Got to be proper.
That's where that goes.
We got the new ring out. Here's the difference to this. I'm not sure what the ear brake is. We think this axle's been rebuilt. We just scavenged.
I think the axle's an 80. That's what the ring gear looks like it says.
So we pulled the...
This is the older style, I believe, which are a pain in the ass to get out. This is much easier. You just use a regular pair of snap ring pliers. This time what I did, I think I learned a lesson. The outer race, when you tighten down your hub, pushes against this, and that's what sets the preload on those bearings. Is once this outer race seats again this, it pushes into the rear set, the rear cones, and that's how you set your preload. Well, what I did with this hub is I took a brass punch and I punched down that outer race away from this snap ring, and it came right out. Just lifted it out.
Yeah,
these are kind of...
Won't turn to this if that
These, happens. I hate these. These ones suck.
Let me just help guide and record.
The engine hoist with a mind of its own.
Bourbon axle's now out. The semi-float.
Shush.
Whoa.
Mind of its own.
Whoa.
Not the toolbox. Whoa, time out.
Oh, no, we don't want... Those are new.
Whoa, sea cliff life. Yes, going down the road. What's that strange noise? Do you look in your rearview mirror? Oh, fuck! And they come out and you die. Because that's why they're garbage. Over in the corner, non-stop, do your job. Some quality camera angle.
This fucking iPhone is way too damn skinny frame.
You need to invest in a $5,000 8K
No.
red camera.
If this channel ever does anything.
Whatever the ones Linus uses, those are kick-ass cameras. That's what you need. $30,000 in camera equipment.
Street Douche 720, whatever his fucking name is, has used a fucking GoPro for the last 5 years, so.
You do need a GoPro. I'd like to get a GoPro, put it on my motor scooter. Put it on the side, see how close to the pavement I get. Drag knee, bruh.
All we're going to do is take these backing plates loaded and swap them on. Zat.
Hopefully, all this lines up when we get done. I feel like these backing plates are freaking identical, and we literally, like he said, just rebuilt these. Less than probably 1,000 miles, maybe?
I'd say about 1,000 miles on them.
And drums last forever, so.
Just going through cleaning all the hub assemblies. Cleaned up good. Yeah, it's final clean on everything. Make sure we got all the parts. Waiting on one seal still, which we have been for 2 weeks now.
I like U.S. Postal Services. It left the carrier facility, and now we have no idea where it's at.
Yeah, so we're waiting on that to show up. And one seal is what's holding us up right now. So.